We are drowning in resources now. Yeah, we already went this way. We are going to go that way to continue along the story here in a second, as soon as we finish up with this area. I really have no idea what happened to the phantom that was walking around. But I'm not going to say I miss him. Got a suit repair kit. Fantastic. Let's grab this fried hard drive while I remember. I'm pretty sure that's just junk, isn't it? That we can... Yeah, so I don't think we're ever going to specifically need a fried hard drive. There was, like, one thing in here, I think. Yeah. Hello? There. I think that was it in here. Now let's check here. Good cop, good cop. Oh, I don't want to read propaganda here. I don't even care. It's twice we found flower cuttings. I guess maybe that just gives you organic material. That makes sense. Program requirements document. Psychological risk. Studies show that there's a significant likelihood of behavioral conditions and psychiatric disorders emerging among the population of Cruise Station for longer than 3 months. Kind of contradicts the stuff we were reading earlier about how working in space is totally fine. Copium, believe me, I'm your employer. Impacts of behavioral issues are minimized with appropriate tools for monitoring food and predicting risk, while including as many Earth-like amenities and recreations as possible. Rorschach. Okay. Behavior test. Hello? Okay. Session log. My concern with Dr. Calvino is increasing. His symptoms have escalated from memory loss and occasional disorientation to delusions and paranoia. His increased agitation in this session has given me cause to take his issue up with Alex during our next debriefing.
Tell me about the dream.
The dream. Yes. It's always in my lab, and I'm standing in front of the glass.
Are you alone?
Yes.
What do you see in the glass?
Nothing. At first. I don't want to turn it on, but I can't help it. I have to turn it on. When I do, it's like the heart of a black hole, an immense darkness. There's something swimming in the black. I catch glimpses, edges of the shape. I feel as though it wants to come through onto my side. I have to turn off the glass before it sees me, but I always wake before I can.
What does it look like? The shape in the glass?
Nothing.
Does it look like this image here? Dr. Calvino, does it look like this?
No, that's... No, I don't...
Are you sure?
Where did you get that drawing? Have you been spying on me? I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Interesting. It was long. Are they all that long? We got about 25 minutes left, by the way.
Sarai, come in.
It's Sarah, but you can call me Chief Elazar. Matt.
Matthias, please. Forgive me, but your name is Sarai in the file.
We've been over this. My mother Americanized it. Will we be spending the next 59 minutes like this? Because we could cut it short right now.
We've discussed your mother. I thought perhaps today we could speak more about the career choices that were born of that.
Serving in the military wasn't an excuse to get away from her nagging, Matt. I was just Restless.
And you're better now? Not restless?
I'm fine.
Because your last tour of duty was the evacuation, and reports from there...
I saved as many as I could. For every soldier we lost, we were able to save 100 civilians.
Yes. Tragic. Still, to lose soldiers under your command...
The cost was worth it, both in lives and the unification of the region.
Taking on a losing battle like that? Fighting, not enemy troops, but the equivalent of a natural disaster.
It wasn't natural, it was man-made. It prepared me for here, Dr. Cole. Because this station, it's the same thing, a disaster waiting to happen. We are well-trained and poorly equipped. The research is dangerous. Keeping secrets secret is dangerous. I'm sure you would agree.
I think there were 2 intercom announcements during that, and I couldn't hear what they were saying, unfortunately. We've got one more here, Danielle, who is alive. We know she's alive. I don't remember seeing these other 2 names.
These psych evals are a waste of time.
A waste of time? Like back on Earth?
That was different.
Was it? Anger, issues with authority. A year of counseling doesn't sound like a trivial matter.
Those files were supposed to be closed.
Are you angry?
I'm getting there.
Any new relationships?
No.
I thought you and Miss Foy, the sanitation engineer, were seen together.
She's a sanitation boss, and we're not in a relationship. Not anymore.
Ah. And this separation, did it involve anger? Issues with authority?
Screw this! I'm done. Report me to the U's, I don't care. They're putting the station at risk just like TranStar North and just like on Earth's side. You assholes will bury it with your psych eval bullshit. And another thing.
Alright. Feisty. But it sounds like, especially these 2, Danielle and Sarah, raised some interesting points. This dude just kind of seems psychotic, to be honest with you. But maybe he's like... The aliens are like incepting his dreams or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so we know she's alive. She is...
Are you here for an
I don't
appointment?
remember where she was. No, I'm not here for an appointment. Okay. Finally, let's make a little bit of progress here. This stream has been mostly exploration and side content. We did find our office, and we're going to end going to Dr. Calvino's workshop. Okay, Dr. Calvino was the guy we just talked to, and not talked to, but heard from, that was having the dreams. So I can't remember if he's still alive, but if he is, we'll maybe figure out some stuff. Okay. Conveniently, could drop off some recycle here. Didn't have a whole lot, but space is at a premium in my inventory right now. Whatever you do, don't hit the freaking explosive canister. Alright, never mind. I was going to try to carry it with me, in case there was something waiting on the other side, but gotta go through a loading screen. Man, this game is really... I liked what I played at the beginning, but I wasn't sold on the actual gameplay. Now that we're in this, like, exploration area, and where it's just, like, straight up Bioshock, I am in love. I'm really digging this. And the combat has gotten much more fun now that I've kind of figured out some stuff, now that I have a gun. Yeah. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I said something about sneak attacks earlier. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, don't make me kill my robot bros. That said, it's probably still... Oh, that did, like, no damage. Are you serious? And that was 150%? There was 150% damage with that pistol shot. Oh, I have to be able to dismantle it. Rip. And it took out, like, maybe 10% of its health. I don't even know if it was that much. But thankfully, the goo melee seemed to do... It was pretty efficient. We were able to kill it in like 3 or 4 hits, so that'll probably be my strategy with those guys. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I sent Larson to the demo theater to see if he can sneak a bottle of old Sardaukar. Join us. From Nikki to Hope. Don't recognize either of those names. Franklin to Hope. Hope, just a heads up that the RTAX propulsion system demo will have to be delayed. We're still working on a slight calibration issue in the machine shop, but it's nothing to worry about. Another wrench. Again, I really, really don't understand the point of having multiples of the same weapons in a game that does not have a durability system. You know, like, it looks like you can upgrade weapons, sure. Speaking of which, now that I have a pistol, I would like to do that. I completely forgot about that. Where... Hello? What happened to my weapon? I had 2 weapon upgrades. Oh, they're right there. Okay. I thought they had a blue background for some reason, so I was only looking at the blues, and I was about to be mad. I was like, did I recycle my weapon upgrade kit? Upgrade? What do you mean up? Okay, there we go. That's a very strange system. Firepower, magazine capacity. I mean, you know I gotta go firepower first. Accuracy has been fine so far. Range has been fine. I mean, magazine capacity could be nice when we're, like, pumping rounds into people, but I think raw damage is the best upgrade at the moment. That one requires a gunsmith. Honestly, let's use both of our upgrade kits, because I don't know if we're going to be getting a new weapon anytime soon, and this thing's taken up 2 inventory slots. Accuracy or capacity is probably what I'm going to go with next. 15 bullets is a lot. Let's go with accuracy. Although, it's only a 5% upgrade. But now we have a little more inventory room. This is even slower than the bathroom. Director Thorstein's office. We're definitely, or at least I assume, not going to be able to get through this whole section tonight. We're probably going to have to cut it short pretty soon. Like I said while we were listening to those audio logs, we have about 15 minutes left. So unless this is a very fast section, which it does not appear to be so, I'll have to find a stopping spot here in the next 10 minutes or so. Too far, too fast. This was the same book that was talking about the U.S.-Soviet cooperation in space. And Johnson's term came to an end, paving the way for President Reagan. And Johnson, I'm assuming Lyndon Baines Johnson, paved the way for President Reagan. So obviously we're working with an alternative timeline here. Kennedy was not assassinated. I assume he carried out both of his terms through 68, and then maybe Nixon was never president, maybe Johnson was president from 69 to 76, and then, or 77, I guess, and then Reagan came in 4 years earlier than he did in real life. Who knows what kind of time frame we're dealing with here. Even then, the space race was showing signs of faltering, the eager push from previous decades being pulled by the lack of advancement that space had seemed to promise. The Soviet Union had already suffered economic collapse through similar space focus. Many in Washington and the Pentagon found further spending on the space program unpopular, giving rise to a wave of politicians, many of whom had also successfully prevented U.S. involvement in Vietnam, that focused on solving problems at home. Excuse me. Now, what the hell was that? Are there inventory upgrades in this game? There has to be. Like, there's no way. We're constantly walking around with, like, a full inventory. Like, I guess we could... Well, we have 2 wrenches and 2 glue cannons. So we could probably strip those for parts and free up 4 slots. But still... Now, you... Interesting. Got a lot of junk flying around. I don't know if that's a recent development or that's just the way space is. That's a dead body. I just noticed that. Being highlighted by this hideous-ass Tesla billboard. That has to be intentional. That logo looks very similar to Tesla's. I mean, kind of. Obviously, it's not exactly the same, but... Space elevator, we have already read. Terraforming Mars. I really don't care. I'm sorry, but it's true. Favorites wheel. Yeah, I know. Okay. Where is this turret? Is it... Back up. Q-beam cells. Alright, so maybe we're about to get a new gun called Q-beam. Reload this. There was a turret somewhere. I guess it's... Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay. I really wish we could unlock this door. I don't know how I would go about that. I'm trying to... Does it look like I could... No. I don't know. Maybe in here. Don't like that. Silence pistol ammo fabrication. Is that not... Don't I already have that? Oh wait, I have 9... Wait. I have a silenced pistol, not a 9mm pistol. I didn't realize those were 2 different things. But is the ammo crossover? Because I picked up 39mm bullets. Fires 9mm rounds. So what's the difference between silenced pistol ammo and 9mm ammo? Who knows? Alright, so this is where we came in from. Where... This is where we're trying to get to. So maybe we could rush there by the end of the stream. But I definitely want to explore this whole area, so I'm not going to try to miss anything. Unlock security locker, there you go. And do we have any emails? No, but we do have crew. So where was Danielle? She was in deep storage. I'm gonna unmark my brother for now because he seems like a piece of poop. And oh, it's like a metal detector. No, don't deploy it, bro. Just pick it up. Now, where do I want you? Looks like we can't really go that way. Although maybe you could set up... Nope. That was, I didn't think I was going to get it up in time. Alright. Let's go ahead and... Combat focus, that could, I think, for me, when I get in my, like, panic state, that could be really useful. We haven't really had an issue with stealth yet, probably because I'm not using it enough. Extra inventory space. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that, because our inventory is really full. How much more do we have? We got an extra column and an extra row. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna end here. Just because it looks like we have some combat up ahead and there's a lot of exploring to do. I don't want to just run straight for Dr. Corvino's workshop, Calvino, whatever. So yeah, I've had a ton of fun with this tonight. Even more than I had the first night. I cannot wait to play more of this, and yeah, I'll see you guys again next week. Thanks for watching.